Falcon.
Pretty heavily.
Yeah, but NoFluxes likes it. No top platform, probably part of the thought process. Certainly, FD not being a starter helps Ganon in every matchup.
Yeah, most definitely. FD is a very polarizing stage. Kind of enjoy the, like, I don't know.
I like it. I think it's right for it to be the counter pick, but in a world where you don't get to play on FD at all, I think that would be sad. We would lose something from the game if we got rid of the stage completely.
Sure. I know we were talking about with the Levo rule set, and you were talking about how it affects certain matchups pretty hard too, even like Puff not being able to counter pick Dreamland, etc.
Yeah.
But even if that's only saving grace that somebody has to win a game, does that mean the stage itself is too polarizing?
No, I don't think so. I guess my main reasoning for it is that if you're gonna have it be a best of 5, in Melee, best of 3 versus best of 5, in my opinion, the only reason the results end differently is because of the fact that there's no ban in best of 5. And if you put a ban into best of 5, all of a sudden you've got a longer best of 3.
Okay. A long best of 3.
Because really, I don't think that like 2 extra games gives someone enough time to truly adapt and overcome something they wouldn't have just already done. Maybe sometimes, but not enough for me to care, unless there's no ban.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fair. Well, pretty close game so far.
I like Goosekhan's name is Dismiss Yourself.
Yeah, I know. I loved that last time too. I was so hung up on that when I saw it.
Okay, he's got the jump back. Gonna get jabbed. Now he's just screwed. There's almost no way he makes it back here. NoFluxes could choke though. Nope. Kill. That was a nice attempt back here. I mostly look at this, I always do this, if there's like a low tier in the match, I kind of look at it from their perspective, just out of curiosity more so.
Yeah. You also get to hear the narrative too, of like, even if it's not exactly in this matchup as much, you know a lot of things that make make Falcon good, or certain tools or cliches with the character, but things like Ganon is an extremely underrated character, I feel like, especially after watching some of the, there's a lot of good Ganon right now. That was slick. Like NoFluxes, there's like Lizard Man, there's so many people that are good with Ganon right now. Those Ganon only tournaments that I would watch were crazy.
He's totally getting Goosekhan with all the Ganon tricks too, though.
Yeah. Like
that ledge dash into down air, there's not a universe where that made any sense. It was just all, like, I bet I can hit this guy for ledge dashing. Nope, you was wrong. Ganon's got a good ledge dash. He's getting windmilled a bit, though. Didn't quite ever get the windmill that picks you up, though, so gonna survive. Falcon, always doable in this matchup. He can get all of his hits without having to take a trade at all. So he could be at 200% and he could still win.
And here is first hit.
Oh, that's going to be the end as long as there's no choke. No choke, just hold that or hit the back air. Game. Looking hella viable.
Mad vibe.
So just real quick, I want to correct myself. I did some more digging on Brando. He does have a lot more placements, but they were like offline and they were in Ultimate. So pre-COVID Ultimate player becomes online Friday Night Melee player, apparently.
Nice.
Makes sense. Online Ultimate is trash.
I thought you were going to say terrific.
I don't care. I like Ultimate, like, for the most part. I think it's, like, super fun, and it's, like, not even, like, a bad competitive game or anything. But online Ultimate is so bad. Like, it's just, like, unplayable.
I really don't like Ultimate, but I won't comment further.
Their tag was also Rain, so it has been changed.
So Rain, the Ultimate player, no longer.
If NoFluxes wins on FD, he's going to win. He's going to win the set, like almost certainly.
Dude, honestly,
we talked about Ganon being like actually good, but he's not good here.
Yeah, if Goosekhan is not able to exploit Ganon on this stage, then it's either a massive skill or understanding disparity.
I'm thinking at the moment that it's an understanding disparity and not a skill thing.
I do as well. I find it hard to believe that Goosekhan can't keep up with NoFluxes as a player.
Yeah. Does it get reversaled there? That's pretty unfortunate, but you never know. Sometimes it could just be nerves. I mean, he could remember how to play the matchup right now, and he would still probably cook because the stage is just that bad.
Oh.
But that's not to say it's entirely out of NoFluxes' hands. There's things he can do to make this.
Yeah, he's just like running into the walls and stuff. He's not getting underneath Ganon. He's not like.
Definitely not playing with his shield nearly as much as S2J almost immediately realized I could shield against this guy. He's not even going to challenge it. He's so afraid to grab me, I'll just block. And Goosekhan's trying to use his movement too much. He's like rolling and stuff. Oh, but he just kills himself. Literally 0%.
Yeah, like that was maybe the least opportune thing you could ever want to happen.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it cannot be worse than killing yourself at 0%.
I mean, you could save the opponent at the same time.
Okay. Yeah. I guess I didn't even think of that terrible reality. That would be a true curse.
Yeah.
Kind of like when the Falco goes for suicide down air, but he like dies first. Similar vibe. Okay. Tried to get that extra range with F-tilt, just gonna barely outspace it. More by luck than anything, I think. Probably will live here. Not anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, two rinse and repeat, but he's getting higher every time. That's the thing about Ganon. Like now it's more doable, but he knew to get on stage. And
yeah,
Ganon,
similarly to Luigi, can take advantage of getting sent higher and higher if it won't kill with things like Sheik and Falcon back air. But what Ganon doesn't have is the unpredictability potentially with it. Luigi might get a misfire off it, which can drastically change the edge guard. At the end of the day, if you know Ganon isn't going to be able to down B back on a stage, you can still do basically the exact same thing over and over, and it should work.
True.
And Goosekhan knows his execution is good. I mean, being able to back air from ledge 4 times versus 6 isn't something he's too worried about, I feel like.
Yeah, that's if you're messing that up, you're not gonna beat NoFluxes anyway.
Yeah.
So
is why I tend to not beat people, because I can barely back air from ledge.
Oh my god, that was an early kill. Like,
I wonder if there's ways that Goosekhan could even take advantage of that, or like players can against Ganon, like forcing the hug at percents to where you can just punish it.
Yeah, I take advantage of that against Falcon. It's certainly possible against Ganon as well. Definitely something you want in your repertoire. Especially with Falcon, who will... He's perfectly set up to kill you instantly with knee if you hug him and he doesn't have to tech.
Wow. And those are just the... That's what I'm talking about, getting underneath Ganon. Like, honestly, up air is what I would want to be... Nair is what I'd want to be starting things with. Up air is what I would want to be throwing out the most. Or, well, Nair might be what I'm throwing out the most, but up air is what I feel like I'd be using the most after you get the hit.
Yeah, definitely. And if Ganon starts getting above you, then up air takes priority over Nair, too.
Yeah, and you can NoFluxes jumps a lot. You can, like, Goosekhan can force more of these up air opportunities rather than trying to fight through with the back air.
Yeah, it definitely can. But he doesn't want to change his strategy too much as it's working this game. So, oh, he's gonna die there. Making it way closer than it looked. It looked for a second like it was just a completely open and shut game, but not anymore.
Ganon up air is insane. NoFluxes has had like 2 of these last reads, but just wasn't able to punish him. Reading in the dark.
I honestly think that tomahawking is like the main thing this guy's missing. Look at how much more willing Goosekhan is to block now. Still not quite on the level S2J had it, but it's getting him the W. And Choka's jumped on the ledge there. NoFluxes basically can't lose neutral now. Yeah.
That's...
He tried to get as much reach as he could with the stomp from the ledge, but Goosekhan just gave him all the respect and was literally as far as could be. So, not gonna work. Waited out the jab and then boom. Interesting counter pick.
Dreamland.
Really trying to take
Yeah.
advantage of the platform game.
NoFluxes has cracked movement. Like even for Ganons, like NoFluxes is the like movement like crazy Ganon, like as all the other Ganons know him. That's kind of like he has crazy edge guards. He's always slipping and sliding. He's not he won't hold ledge like ever. It's like he's always going to try and like get the last hit for it type thing. So I think that these long platforms, like you're talking about, ability to like use them and escape with them, are probably a big incentive for the counter pick.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the right way to play Ganondorf if you're asking me, especially in the modern meta. You need that speed.
Yeah.
You must see what I'm saying with the Tama.
Yeah, it's just, it's honestly like at opportune at any point.
Yeah.
If you want to start using it, it would just be over. Just for a couple stocks, and at this point too, this late in the set, like 1 or 2 tomahawks is just leading to an entire stock.
Yeah. Probably gonna get this kill. That's unfortunate. He'll pick it up in the end, but yeah.
For a roll in, doesn't quite get it. NoFluxes going back to ledge, knows that they have good ledge gameplay, and it's gonna be easier to fight out of the corner with intangibility or invulnerability. Invincibility?
Intangibility would be.
Okay, I was right the first time.
Yeah, you would be invincible when you respawn because things can hit you, but they don't do damage. Whereas if you're rolling or ledge dashing, things just simply like phase through you.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that stomp was un-meteor cancelable, at least not in a meaningful way, because he had just jumped, locking him out of the meteor cancel.
Yeah. It's funny because that like forward air to down air and covering that area seems so simple, but I would not have expected that or like counterplayed around it if I was playing against Ganon, not just like trying to do like, oh, he jumped into that nair.
It's dead.
Oh,
it's
that's
dead.
over.
Oh, okay. He opted for the safe route, but it's still easy edge guard. NoFluxes did everything he could to survive. It's going to work out. Cannot lose neutral, not even one time. He's really in a nervous, precarious spot. He's putting up his shield, dropping it, rolling. Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. All right, Goosekhan.